Well, it's the show we have all been waiting for. Hello and welcome to Crafters TV. You are watching Craft House, and yes, it's what we've been talking about. I was going to say all day, but to be honest, I could mean all week. It is the Totally Tiffany Takeover, and we have got so many exciting treats for you, including ones you won't have seen before. This is a mega show, and we have got absolutely oodles to cram in. I know you're like me. You're like a kid on Christmas morning, right? You don't want to wait. You want to see it all. And boy, have we got a whole heap of treats for you. We are starting, before we say hello to the fabulous Tiffany, with our launch treasure today, your Triangle Traveler. Now, this is an epic treat you won't have managed to get your hands on with us here before. These travel elements are your storage dream, travel dream come true. I've got 4 colours for you today, and they are exceptional. Pink is the first colour I'm going to start with. Always an incredibly popular colour. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go through this. We have also got for you the wonderful blue, the purple colour as well for you in here. This purple's a really true rich purple. It is that colour meaning wealth. That's what the purple stands for. As a general rule, it's a really wonderful lush colour. Let's go for something bold, super unisex now. I'm going for black. Anybody can work with this. Have you got anyone in your family who's maybe not a crafter? They're still going to want this in their life trust. As well as that, I've got the final colour option for you on these ones. It's the turquoise. This is fresh. It makes me think of holidays. And if you do love taking things with you nice and neat on holiday, this could be the one for you. Pick your options now. It is your Totally Tiffany Triangle Traveler. Let's head on over to the fabulous Tiffany to tell us all about these. Hi, Tiffany.
Hello, how are you today?
Oh,
I'm so excited to be here from the Crafty Casita and launching the Triangle Traveler. Woo! This is the coolest product. Okay, so awesome. Okay, it's going to come to you like this. Not very exciting. And when you open it up, it's going to be kind of weird, kind of stuck. You've got this cord on the back that you're going to pull up. That's going to release the whole bag so it opens up. And then inside it, you are going to find 3 little pouches. And each of the pouches is removable. So you've got a 6-inch, a 5-inch, and a 4-inch, and they are all 7 inches across. And then that base, oh, I didn't loosen my thing up in the back quite enough. There we go. The base on the inside is all loop fabric. So you can place those little pouches wherever it works for you, depending on how fat you have them filled, right? Yeah. So anywhere on there, and then you've got these 3 little pockets in the back. You know what, this isn't very exciting, is it? Empty. Let me start showing you what you're gonna do with the Triangle Traveler. All right, let me move that out of the way. Where should I start? Where should I start? There's so many good, great ways to use this. Okay, I'm gonna start right here with some inks. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna get to my close-up camera. Bear with me. There we go. So when you look at it on the close-up, I want to show you this back piece again, okay? This is how you relax the angle of the bag when you're using it. So if you want your bag to lean back more, you relax that strap more. If you want it to stand up more, you're going to tighten up that little drawstring cord in the back, and it's going to stand up more. So you've got inks, you've got re-inkers, and you've got markers. And when you're working with your markers, that's when that back pocket is really going to serve you well. So you can take them out of their pouch and stand them up and have access to them. But when you're traveling, you are going to put them back into the pouch, zip it closed, and take it off you go. Okay. So inks and markers, right? That's a basic. And I put the biggest ink pads I could find in there so you could see just how roomy those pockets are, right? They're going to hold tons of little goodies. And remember, they're removable. Okay, let's talk about sticky stuff. Ready? Oh. Ooh. Look at that. We've got your tape runners. We've got different adhesive corners, pop dots, different kind of tape. We've got what? Oh yes, we've got your double-sided foam tapes in here, right? All your sticky stuff. And in the very back, I've got my bottles of glue and my glue stick. So this is a must. When you're thinking about these today, you need to think about all the ways. This right here is something that you are going to use all the time. Load it up with all of your adhesives, close it up, and no matter what kind of project you're working on, you're going to pop this open and have access to all of your adhesives, and then you're going to close it up and store it just like that. But no matter what you're crafting, you need those adhesives, and this is a way to get them at your fingertips. So you definitely need one just for adhesive storage, just for access to all your sticky stuff, no matter what you're crafting about. Okay, adhesives. Let's step out of the craft world for a minute and talk about cosmetics, right? Mascara, different eyeliners, lip glosses all in the back, and then of course each of the pouches is perfect for the different sizes and shapes of cosmetics. And when you open this up, when you're traveling and you open this up on the counter at the hotel or in the guest room of a friend's house, wherever you are, you have access to all of your cosmetics, but they're not all over the counter. They're not spread out all over the bathroom counter where you're chasing them down and trying to remember. They're all accessible. They're all ready to go. And when you're ready to go, you're just going to close that up, toss it back in your suitcase. So we've got sticky stuff. We've got adhesives. We've got inks. We've got, all right, here we go. Look at this. These are all my tools, and I've just taken my foam mat and stuffed it in between the two. So I've got my brush and my refills all together. I've got scissors and pokey tools and cutters. And again, the thing about the back pocket, when you're actually working, that's when you're going to pull those taller things out and give yourself access to them. Oh, look at my little bottles, by putting them in the back pocket. So you have that access, but when you're traveling, they're going to come out of that pocket right into your pouches, and you're going to be able to travel with all of those tools. So you know already now, you need one for adhesives, you need one for your basic tools, you need one for cosmetics. If you have a daughter or you are using, there we go, look at all, these are all hair care products. Now, especially if you're sending someone away to university, a girl who has a lot of things for her hair, this is the perfect way to get those pieces organized. And again, close it up, put it away, carry it into the counter in the shared bathroom if you're at university. Maybe you have a granddaughter or daughter that just makes a mess with all of their things in the bathroom. And this is a great way to keep those things organized as well. You know what's amazing about this? I'm going to pause for a second from showing you all the cool things. Excuse me. Amazing about this is when I designed it, it was designed for a very specific crafting purpose. And then when the samples arrived, I said, oh, I'm going to take that sample. I traveled with my mom. I'm going to take that sample with cosmetics and see how that works. And it was amazing. It was the perfect cosmetic bag. And then my sister was here with her grandson, and this is all loaded up with toys. So this is a perfect, I'm going to go to the small camera again over here. This is a perfect thing to keep in your car, right, for travel. So I'm going to loosen this up a bit so you can see all the pouches. Again, there we go. So what do I have in the back? Cars. I've got, this is a build-it kit, like a Lego kit. So if I'm going into a restaurant with a child or grandchild, I can take the whole bag, or I can pull out one pouch, and now I've got entertainment, I've got cards and toys and stuffed animals, and again, it's very easy. Well, and also kids love little things, right? They just do. They love small stuff. So this is a perfect little thing to keep in your car, or to have your kids pack up for a road trip or a flight or something here. This is what you get to pack. You can only take this much stuff, but they love those little things. So the versatility of this product, it's just, I mean, it's just been crazy. All right, here I go again. I've got two different craft things, I guess, here. This side is paint pouring. This whole thing includes everything I need to do a paint pouring kit. I've got the resin, I've got the colors, I've got the additional things, my stir sticks, gloves, everything for paint pouring right here. Everything for using the We Are heat tool is right here. So I've got all the chemicals and supplies and tapes and the markers for doing that heat. all right here. And again, look at the usability of, I mean, it's just so much fun. The whole process of filling your little treat bags almost. Okay, let's see. I've got one more super secret one over here, and then we can talk about more details. Oh, this is a distressing kit. I'm going to the small camera, right? All of your messy, distressing things, right? You've got all those bits and bobs in there. They make a mess. Your life-changing brushes. I don't think you call them that in the UK. We call them that over here, but I'm going to show you real quickly. I'm going to tighten up the back. So I got some stand-up going on here. And I also have some distressing tools in the back, but I can take the brushes now, pop them in the back, and have them standing up while I'm working with them. Let me pull this thing out. Ugh. Right, so you can use those back pockets again for the stands for those brushes or your water brushes or anything like that while you're working, and then replacing everything is really simple. And because it's plastic, if you get ink on the inside of it, first of all, it's a craft thing. Mess it up. I always say that, and let it get messy. But if you like to keep things neat and tidy, you can spray it with some Windex on the inside and wipe it out and keep it tidy if that's what you want to do. Super simple, really easy to use, adorable, works well. I don't know what else to say. I mean, what do you think?
I think it's absolutely incredible. I think I need several. We have got so many options here. There are loads of people coming through with questions for Tiffany. I'm going to bring them to Tiffany in a moment. We're just changing over the colours for you now so that we can get into the pink coloured one. And I'm just quickly going to remind you of the colours in here. The pink is the one that is on your screen right now. I want to show you the types of things we have got in this one. But remember, you can put in absolutely anything you want. I was looking at this and I was thinking, what a great gift this would be for someone who's maybe starting out gardening. You could actually put in here, for example, garden twine. You could put in here maybe a little pack of seeds. You could put in here mini secateurs. You know, for people who love maybe or want to start gardening, because I don't know about you, a lot of my friends started gardening in lockdown. This is a great thing you could use this for. Camping's another one, isn't it? I love camping, and I'm thinking about, you know, taking tea bags and things in one section, maybe taking little UHT, what's it called, milks, for example, in another. Then I could be putting things like my spoons at the back, my spoons and cutlery. I could be putting my sweeteners in here as well. This is something that I can take with me and I can enjoy. It's just one of those elements that I think as a gift, if there's any kind of gift you've had an idea of going back to gardening, you know, you're thinking of getting someone twine, seeds, the little stamps maybe that you place in next to your, you know, herbs, for example, putting it all in here and that being a gift, that is going to make you a very popular person. So whatever you're using it for, that's the pink colour. Let me remind you, there are others though. I've got the purple for you. This purple is vivacious. It is a beautifully bright purple, really happy colour, as you've seen Tiffany show. That is on your screen right now. Then we've also got your black version, very unisex. Whether you're 7 or 107, you can work with this one and you can enjoy that colour. So I've got that beautiful rich black colour. And then finally, we're refreshing ourselves with this summertime turquoise. Imagine that for your holiday goodies, you know, taking with you in the little pouches, your sun cream, or maybe those little emergency things you might forget. Pop them all in there and you're sorted. These are for you. Pick what colours you want. I would say personally, there are two real different ways of thinking of it. You could think, what is my colour scheme for my room, and buy multiples of that. Or you could think, right, the pink is for stamping, the purple is for camping. You could get them in that way. So it's totally up to you. These aren't all we've got on the show, and I will let you know, these are popular. They are flying out the door. So please, please, please do check these out ASAP. We have got some other goodies for you though, including one of our faves, the Craft and Carry Workstation. This is the black version for you. I'm also offering to you the pink today. As well as that one, you are getting the purple, and we're also offering the turquoise colour. It's amazing how much you can get in these. We'll talk more later. All the same price, all the same storage, just giving you the colour that is yours. This is one of my favourite Totally Tiffany elements. This is the exact one that I own. I own the purple one of our Ditto Tool Totes, as well as the purple. We've got black for you today. You've got the pink version as well, and you've got the turquoise. This is them folded out. They all do this. Again, we're just showing you what we've got. We will go over them more in detail later on. Then we have got something that is always popular. Who's a scrapbooker? Yep, me too. You're gonna love these. These are your Project Planner Memento Keeper collections. We again will go into these further detail, but for now, if you know what they are, you need to stock up. Now is your time, because we've got so much on for you today. And as well as bringing to you the Triangular Travelers, we have also got one of our absolute favorites. For a lot of us, when we think of Totally Tiffany, we think of buddy bags, right? Buddy bags are so special. Tiffany, tell us a little bit about why you love these so much.
Oh my gosh, why do I love them? They're lightweight, they're clear, they come in every size you would possibly need to perfectly store any type of craft supply and a variety of other stuff. They're inexpensive, they're so versatile, they're easy to grab, they store on the shelf, they all have the little pull handles. I mean, the reasons to love them, well, the reason they're so popular are all of those reasons. They just function so well. Now, if you are new to buddy bags, when you buy your buddy bags, you are going to get 2 pieces in the bag, in the package. You're going to get this piece and you're going to get this piece, and this comes flat, so don't miss it when you open your bag, right? It's a lightweight clear tray that you are going to fold together, and this is what makes buddy bags unique, right? There's a lot of vinyl bags out there. The unique thing about buddy bags is this little tray, which then gives your bag that strength, that dimension. It keeps it in the position that it needs to be in to hold all of your supplies. So this happens to be Merle. Here's your other little tip if you don't know this. When you get your buddy bags, you want to put a name on them, right? So cut that off the packaging, slip it into the bottom of the bag, because I promise you, you're going to want another one, and then you're going to have to remember what her name is. So this is Merle. Looks like Myrle. Merle rhymes with Pearl. That's how we remember how to say Merle's name. Okay, but let's talk about what you're getting. Empty buddy bags, not that exciting. In this bundle, we have I'm going to start. Should I follow my list? I'm going to start with Dawn. Okay,
do it.
So
great.
Dawn, whenever, this isn't Dawn, that's Gail. Get back there, get back there. Okay, so Dawn has 4 little boxes. So instead of just the one box that was in Merle, there's 4 little boxes you need to put together. And look at, they just hold, well, I have buttons and ribbon in this one, right? So I've got button cards and ribbon bags in this. Should I go over here so you can get a better look? How about that? How does that look? This is a great storage also for crayons and that type of thing. So anything that's small is going to fit in there with no problem. Again, those buttons are in there. You know what else fits in this bag? Tea bags, right? So you've got 4 different compartments. You were talking about camping. Think about loading it up with tea bags, putting it in your desk drawer, or taking it camping. This is what else fits in there. These are all, now I raised 2 boys, so there's Band-Aids aplenty at my house. But these are all the different sizes and shapes of Band-Aids. And usually, this is just in the bathroom, in the drawer with everything else for first aid, with the lid folded back like that. So all those Band-Aids are staying organized, but they're all accessible as well. So if we're going to go on a road trip and I think I need to take a major first aid kit, I'm going to close that up and take it with me. So the Dawn bag, you are getting Dawn. So she has 4 compartments. She's going to hold all kinds of little things. Then you are getting Gail. So this is Gail. She is loaded up, in this case, with all different types of adhesive runners. I'm going to leave her right there because I'm going to show you another Gail down here. Gail also holds paint. Now, I want you to think about these. Gail holds a few other things as well. I'm just saying, how's your crafting day going? Okay, this is an ink pad. So imagine loading your drawer in your craft room or your craft totes with all of the buddy bags and rolling back the tops and having access to all of those supplies. And then when you want to travel, just taking, instead of packing and repacking, just taking them apart and then taking the one that you want to travel with, close it up, and take it out the door. So they're beautiful for traveling, for organizing, but organize with them at home, and then you don't have to reorganize everything every time, right? Put them in your drawers, leave the tops open, and you will love how easy they are to work with. Okay, so that was Gail. You're getting a Gail. Who's next? I'm sorry. But Brandy, she's a fine girl. Am I allowed to sing those kind of songs on? All right, Brandy.
You are for a short time, yeah.
Okay, Brandy, she's a ruler girl. So she's going to hold anything that's tall and thin. I'm a ruler junkie. Ribbon rulers, centering rulers, regular rulers. I've got them all. Border rulers. There's my ribbon ruler. Journaling rulers, templates. Anything that's 12, 13 inches long that you want to keep organized, this is your girl. Look at that, okay? That's Brandy. Now, Brandy also in the garage loaded with paintbrushes, so maybe somebody else in your life is gonna steal your Brandy bag. Remember, keep that in mind. Okay, who's next after Brandy?
Monica.
Monica? Ooh, Monica. I don't have a song for Monica. So Monica is 4x6.
What about
So
the
she
one
is
from
great
Friends?
for photo storage. Oh yeah, a little bit of Monica. You know,
Yeah.
right? You know what the thing is about Craft House? It's always a party. We're always having a
Yeah,
party.
it is.
4x6 embossing folders, 4x6 cards, card blanks, and envelopes, 4x6 photos, perfect for Monica. So no matter if you're a scrapbooker or a card maker, you're going to find so many things to store in Monica that make it quick, fast, and easy to access your supplies, see them, use them. That's one of the things we love about buddy bags. See them, use them, take them with you, all that stuff. Okay, who's next? Deborah. Everybody loves Deborah. She's so versatile. Look at this. Deborah. Oh, I'm going to go this way. So with Deborah, she's got this funky flap that rolls back and secures itself. So now I've got all these colored pencils, but I can use the Deborah bag as if she were actually a pencil cup on my desk. And the same thing with markers. I'm going to roll this back. One of the things about markers is people say, my double tip markers, the manufacturer says, please store those on their side. How am I going to do that? In a Deborah bag, and all you're going to do, use it standing up and then store it flat this way.
Easy.
Or store it flat this way, and your markers are flat. Simple, right? Simple. That's what I'm all about. Let's get the simple solutions that doesn't really work. That is what we're after. All right, who's our next buddy? Shelly. All right, a Shelly song. Look at Shelly. Woo! Shelly was born for washi tape, right? There it is. If you're a washi tape junkie like I am, that is why she was born. But she also works great for small ink pads. So I've got the Memento ink pads in here, but also the square ink pads are going to fit in here. These are doubled up. You're going to be able to double up the squares as well. You can see the colors on both sides. So it's easy to see. My husband has a little bit of a golf addiction, so this is a sleeve of golf balls. Now, here's one of the things I love Shelly for. You buy these little barrel ribbons, and the ribbon pulls out the middle. When you pull on it, it's a mess. It goes everywhere. Well, you can just feed the ribbon through, and now you've got a ribbon dispenser. Very easy, and you can see all the different colors that you have. So maybe putting one of these in with your gift wrap at your home is going to be a great way to use one of your Shelly bags as well. All right, bring on the next girl. Leanne, she's a big girl. Leanne, she's a bigger girl. So I've got Leanne here loaded up with punches, big, heavy punches. Now, Leanne is a little bit different. You can see her box is not clear, it's frosty. Yeah. That is because she is designed to hold more weight. So things like the big punches are going to fit in the Leanne bag, and she's going to be able to hold up to that weight. She's ideal also for, get back there. She's ideal also for paint storage, so you can see 3, 6, 9,
Right.
12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27
Wow.
bottles of paint, and she can really hold up to that weight. So especially if you're going to travel and do something, my sister's a rock painter. She's always taking her paints outside to sit outside and paint rocks. This is a great way to keep those paints organized. So you are getting a Leanne bag. Who else?
We've got Sarah.
Sarah. Ooh. And you know Sarah, you know what Sarah's for. Sarah is designed to hold your tri-blend markers. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see that nice level of staggered markers. You can see all of them. You can get to all of them. So these are the long tri-blends. So the Sarah bag, perfect for the tri-blend markers. If you use the chameleon markers, you can also use the Sarah bag for the chameleon markers, but you have to take out the little insert on the bottom, the stair step on the bottom, because those markers are really long. But again, store them flat or flat, whichever way you want to store your markers. Use them standing up for easy access.
That's brilliant. That really is. Aren't these fabulous? Next up, we're going to be meeting Irene.
Irene. Okay, Irene, where are you, my friend? Here you are. So Irene, like Dawn, she has 2 pieces of hook and loop fabric in the front. And that is so you can use her at 2 different heights. So I'm going to turn these guys, let's go this way, because there's no strap, no thing. So you can see, this is the same bag, but you can see it looks like it's 2 totally different heights. So I've got larger ink pads in here. I use the top strip. I've got smaller ink pads in this one. I use the bottom strip. So the nice thing about Irene, she's also 4x6, so things like embossing folders and photos, those are going to fit in there as well. But really just has that versatility of tall or short. You can go either way with your Irene bag. Denise, everyone loves Denise because she's so bright and cheery and colorful. So Denise she's a big girl and she holds a lot of markers. There are 3 boxes in the Denise bag, 1, 2, 3, which is why you can put your markers in there and not worry about them tipping over, right? If she was just a single box, all the markers would spill over if there weren't enough in there to hold themselves up. So you've got 3 boxes to fill, so you can use them for all different types of markers. You can see I have Spectrum Noir, I have Colorista, I have Copic. Any of those types of markers are all going to fit in there. Probably the Artesias, which I will test for you right now. Where did I put those? Maybe I won't. Oh yeah, they're right here. Duh. So I think those are going to fit in there too. Let's make sure. They might be a little tall. Probably a little tall. Better stick to Deborah for your Artesias if you're using those. How about that? A live camera, a live test. There we go.
Love it.
Again, access storage. Edna. Oh, Edna. She's our last girl. So Edna, great for ribbon, right? So you can see just the standard ribbon size. Again, she's going to work as a dispenser if you pull the ribbon out. Chop it off, everything stays neat and tidy. There's no spool running through the middle, right? One of the problems with ribbon storage is you put everything on a spool, and then when you run out of one in the middle, you have to take everything off.
Yeah.
There's no spool. You've just got that nice tray. Edna also works great for your square inks. So, excuse me. So you can put up to 18. Well, you can actually put 19 in there. I only put 18 in mine of the square ink. So either way, you're good to go. I have a little cheat sheet in here of what the colors look like as well. But just a super easy way to store those distress inks. So the bundle that you're getting, excuse me, the bundle that you're getting has everything you need. And if you've never used a buddy bag, it is a phenomenal way to start because you're going to get to play with all the different shapes and sizes that are included in that bundle. It's amazing. It's amazing.
There is just so much in there. If you want to get this bundle, now is your chance. Oh my goodness, Tiffany, so many people getting involved. Mary Pat saying all of these bags just perfect. We have got loads of people discussing which one their favourite is. So we've got the likes of Susan in saying that Shelley's her favourite. We've got Yolanda in saying I love the Irene bags. Loads of people loving your ideas. OMG, I never thought that about doing the ribbon elements like that in there. Thanks, Tiffany. That's from Deborah Spencer. Hi, Deborah. Mary saying, I love the flexibility of that. Irene. Pamela's saying, I'm always looking for new ways to organise my craft stash. These are perfect. Also, I have got a question for you from Monica Fort. Hi, Monica. Monica's asking, Tiffany, what bag would you suggest to use with the likes of Collal glue for storage?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
That's all right.
I didn't hear what you said.
Monica Fort is asking, what type of bag would you suggest to use with Collal glue for storage, the likes of your all-purpose glues?
I don't know. It just depends how tall that particular one is. So probably the odds are going to be that it's going to be a Barbara bag or a Gale bag. It just depends. If someone out there knows the height of that, and the width if it's really big. But if it's just your standard 1 inch round, that's going to be Gale, 4 inches tall. So if someone knows the exact dimensions, I could tell you exactly the bag that you're going to put that in.
Perfect. We will find that out for you. Thank you very much. If you are just tuning in, the ultimate Totally Tiffany buddy bag collection is currently available. We do have another buddy bag to show that so many people have been talking about. Monica says, I've just got my Lisa bags. There are loads of you talking about these ones, and that's exactly what we're going to do next. The Lisa bag is the type of element that you will enjoy if you, like me, have a cardstock addiction, but also love scrapbooking. These are wonderful. If you do want to get involved, now is your chance. These are relatively low stock in comparison to others, so do seize the moment. Tiffany, we have got the Lisa bag. So many people talking about this. What is it that you think makes this so popular?
You know, I think the reason the Lisa bag is so popular is because she's 12 by 12 or bigger than 12 by 12. So any product that I make that's called 12 by 12 or 6 by 6, as a user, you can know they're all going to be slightly larger than that. So it is actually going to fit 12 by 12 or 6 by 6. So they're going to be a little bigger. So I think the thing people love about this bag is it has a tray on the inside that protects your edges and corners, but the tray only has 3 sides, which means access to your paper is easy. You've also got a little side handle so you can store it on the shelf vertically. Super easy to well, again, a clear buddy bag. Let me show you what it looks like all loaded up. So this one is just loaded with paper, right? I just put the stacks of paper in there. It's going to hold somewhere between well, it depends if it's cardstock or paper. So you're going to find somewhere between 150 sheets of cardstock up to 250 sheets of paper, depending, again, how thick that paper is. Now, when you couple it with our paper storage box dividers, that's what these guys are here. So I'm going to try and pull them up so you can see. So when you add the divider tabs to it, now we're talking about Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween or 4th of July, and you can really categorize your paper and sort it and organize it, whether it's by theme or holiday or color. Those divider tabs are a perfect accessory to really getting the most functionality out of your Lisa bag. So while it works amazingly well for paper, obviously that's what it was born for, any of your 12 by 12 supplies are going to be perfect in there. So I think this is one of the reasons people have fallen in love with this bag. You can use it for, I obviously here I'm going to show you, it's just kind of loaded up with stencils. So I have the stencils in the 12 by 12 pockets, right? So you've got easy access to your stencils. They're visible, they're protected, all that. But imagine building a 12 by 12 project or getting a kit that has 12 by 12 paper and a bunch of other bits and bobs with it. Everything can go into one bag. So when you're ready to work with that kit, or you're creating a kit, or you're creating your own project, everything's in one place. It is very much a grab and go. Imagine loading this with your project, getting your ditto bag, throwing it all in your lowest tote, and being able to head out the door. So it really simplifies organization, and it's not so big that it's heavy. And that's one of the other things. That's why we did this in 1 inch paper is heavy.
Yeah.
So getting just an inch of paper is very doable. What do you think? What are you going to put in yours?
Oh my goodness, anything from a scrapbooking pages for sure. I've had so many people messaging in about this, saying that the Lisa is absolutely their favourite. Pamela says that she's been in and buying. I've bought the paper junkie boxes. I've got more of them for you a little bit later to separate my collections into. We have got Pamela in talking about the Lisa as well. The Lisa is absolutely sensational. And if you want it with the dividers, that's got the best saving. So bargain hunters like myself, get yourself over here because we're bringing it to you with the dividers as well. Maybe you want extra Lisa Buddy bags just by themselves. I'm going to bring in the information now for the Lisa Buddy bag by itself. These are, again, sizable pieces. They're great for storage, great for if you are crafting on the go as well. So if you do want to seize the moment, there is your Lisa Buddy bag for you. Just $12.99 or $14.99. There are so many people coming in and buying the Triangle Traveller today. If you've not seen this before, don't worry, it's relatively new to us. So this is your chance to seize the moment on these ones. So many of you coming in. I want to know if you're buying it, what are you going to be doing it for? What are you going to be using? Are you going to be making, gifts for people? Whether it's, like my dad loves fishing. I'm thinking about fishing things in here for him. You could have things like your fishing wire. You could have elements in here because my dad likes to carry little flies with him that you fish with sort of freshwater fishing. You could keep your flies in here as well, nice, neat and tidy. Let's face it, sometimes when you are out fishing, the rain can come down. You could put in here some things maybe to keep you nice and dry. Your Decamax, for example, things to keep you dry. We have got in here so much space. As a reminder, you're getting the 3 separate sections. These come out super duper easy. So if you do just want one thing to nip, away with you, then you absolutely can. Take this camping with you, and let's say you have all of your elements here to help you on your camping, but actually you just want to nip to the bathroom. So you're just going to take this with you with your toothbrush, etc. in it, leave it all the rest for you. There are so many people coming in. Purple is selling like that, okay? So if you are #Team Purple, this is in the lead right now, and I can encourage you to check it out ASAP, because if you're anything like me, I kind of like my things to be in different organizational colors. So if you do want to seize the moment, be quick on that one. I'm thinking, your purple one, if you did want to take that camping with you, for example. We've also got the black one here. Maybe the black one's going to be for you to pop in your car. You're going to have in there little emergency things just in case your car breaks down, little snacks maybe in there that can last. Maybe you want like a little pack of cards in there if you are waiting by the roadside board. That could be one for your car. What about one maybe if you wanted something holiday related? Because I see turquoise and I want a cocktail in my hand and my feet in a pool. This is definitely the one for that then. All of those little things maybe that you take in your hand luggage, etc. This is your chance to seize the moment. We have not just got these on, although these are so popular today. We have also got the wonderful craft board. Now, this is your craft and carry workstation. And this is one of those elements that the first time I saw it, I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. And then I saw it in action and was just blown away. Let's head on over to Tiffany now, who has got her craft and carry station. This is fab. Oh, you packed it right down now, Tiffany.
Okay, here it is, the craft and carry workstation. When you get it, it's going to be flat like this. So you've got this strap that comes with it, and the strap is so that when you're not using it, you can strap all those pockets down, store it in your tote, store it on your shelf. So that's what the strap is for. That's a regular question. When you get it, you're going to pop it open. You're going to find that there are 3 panels in it, one for each of the sections, and you're just going to stuff that panel in, and that's what gives your craft and carry workstation that dimension. Push it in. Got one in the back. Push that in, and then you've got the little dividers at the bottom. Now you can use the dividers in the first 2 sections or not use them. That's totally up to you. It gives you complete flexibility for what you're going to put in each section. So leave them flat or bring them across, whatever you want to do, depending on what you're going to store in there. This product was designed to keep your workspace clean while you are crafting. So people ask me, why do I need a Ditto and a Craft and Carry workstation? They go together hand and glove. Your Ditto bag is going to be everything that you need for all your basic tools and supplies, but your Craft and Carry workstation is going to organize your project, okay? So here's everything I need for a paper crafting project. Normally, that's going to be spread out all over my workspace, right? But with this, I have access to the dies and the stamps and the flowers and the punches and the twine, everything I want to put on that project at my fingertips, but not all over my workstation. I'm going to show you something that happened to me just last weekend. I was going to make this little journal. I had a Scrap Master loaded with everything that I wanted to use for the journal. Sorry, no, you can't see that well. Everything's in the Scrap Master, right? So I started pawing through my Scrap Master, and then I thought to myself, this is silly. This is the reason the Craft and Carry workstation exists. So I took the paper, popped it in the back, and then I took all of the different little embellishments and accessories that match this kit, and I slid them into the pockets, and in seconds, I had everything from the kit. If you're watching, this is exactly what I did this weekend. I had everything from the kit. These are the little alphabet stickers. I've got all these little bits and pieces. I was able to pull them all out and put them all so that I could actually see them, actually use them, actually get my fingers on them. Hang on a second. Let me pull out one more bundle. I'm so excited about this. This is why this product was born. Instead of taking everything out of that Scrap Master and spreading it all over my workspace and burying my tiny little journal, now I can say, oh, I'm going to use this card. Oh, I want to punch that card. Here's the punch that I'm going to use that's going to make my tabs. I've got the frames. Everything I need. And so I completed this little journal, all these little cute tabs, right? In less than an hour, I was done. And everything was right here the whole time. Yeah. It was amazing. And then when I needed to put it away, I just took everything out of the Craft and Carry workstation, put it back into my Scrap Master, and slid that onto the shelf. So super simple, super easy. The idea, the birthright of this product is to keep your workspace clean. Okay, then like most of the things that we come up with, they evolve into being able to do all kinds of other things. So look at this. This is just set up with my cutting platforms, my 12 by 12 paper trimmer, stamping platforms. I could have all my tools in here for when I'm working with my Gemini. When I'm die cutting, everything's in one place. I store this next to the Gemini. When I'm going to work, I pull this out. I have all my tools, my machine, use it while I'm working. I've even got my pop-up trash can in the back. I'm ready to go. Same thing if you're doing a Cricut project, right? All those rolls of vinyl, all the tools, the different blade attachments. I'll kind of show you if you can see in that. Yeah. Let me just see what we've got. Foil quill, everything that I need to work with when I'm working with my Cricut, including my cutting mats, including my 12 by 12 foil sheets. Everything is right there at my fingertips. Put it on the shelf of the Cricut, pull it out when I'm using the Cricut. I'm not hunting for tools. Ask yourself, the last time you used your Gemini or your Cricut, how much time did you spend looking for the tools, accessories, platforms, cutting mats, all the things that go with that machine? Wouldn't it be easier to just say, I'm going to put this one next to the Cricut, put this one next to the Gemini, I'm going to use this one for paper crafting, and have them all set up? Absolutely. So easy. It's so easy. What's your favorite use?
I think for me, I love the idea of the organisation, I have to say, because just as you were saying then, Tiffany, about, keeping all of your, your plates, etc. in it. No exaggeration, the weekend just gone, I spent over 40 minutes in my garage because I couldn't find my embossing plate. I'm one of those people who needs more help with storage and things, so I think that is absolutely fantastic. There's so much. What are you going to be doing with these? Message us in, let us know. Rhonda is in saying, I don't go anywhere without my Craft and Carry workstation and the Ditto bag. I love them both. Carolotta is in saying, I love my Craft and Carry, and then a lovely smiley face. Heidi saying, the Craft and Carry would be fantastic for a desk caddy. that would be great for things like my stamping mat. Well, you saw then in lovely Tiffany's, didn't you, that she had the stamping mat in one of hers. So these are the great things. Buy them yourself and keep them for what you want. I am somebody who definitely has in my mind different colours for different things. So I am thinking the black workstation. What are you going to put in the black workstation? Is this one that you keep in the home? This maybe is the one that you keep in the home. Possibly you're going to be putting the purple one, that's going to be in your garage. This is one that's going to be on one of those side elements in your garage, and you're going to keep in here those essentials that you need quick to grab and go. I've also got the pink version here for you. Think about the pink version. And one thing I will say too is, don't forget, you've got the wonderful pockets at the back of here. You've got the side pockets here for so much, whether it's tools for crafting or not. You have got the time to work here. And I've also got the turquoise available for you too. The turquoise, a lovely bright beauty as always. I always love the Totally Tiffany colours, don't you? So they are on your screen. We have shown so much that we know you have got full baskets right now. I don't want you to miss out on anything, especially as some things are very limited stock, including the triangle, especially in the purple. So I'm going to give you a moment or two, about a minute or so, to check out those baskets so that you know they're yours, and then you can tune in back with us after that, because Tiffany's going nowhere and we've got a few special guests coming in soon. Don't go anywhere, check out your baskets. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back to Crafters TV. It's not just me, we've got the wonderful Tiffany from Totally Tiffany and some special guests coming up in a wee while. We have just clicked refresh in that break, and let me tell you, the purple in particular is holding on. So if you've just tuned in, oh my goodness, don't worry, you've not missed it just yet, but we've been bringing to you the Totally Tiffany Triangle Traveller. This is for any hobby, name a hobby, you can use this. I almost guarantee you. We have got different color options on this one. The pink is on screen now. We'll talk you through how to use this and how fabulous this is shortly. But for now, grab it whilst you can. The pink color. I have also got for you the purple, lovely fresh color of your purple. This is a great one for you too. If you do love the purple color, of course, it's kind of the color we think of when we think of the wonderful Crafter's Companion, isn't it? Not just that though, I'm also bringing to you the black color. It's this deep, robust color. It's for absolutely anybody. It's a color of strength and power is black, so a nice powerful one there. And I don't just mean the color, I mean everything it does for you too. And then we've got your turquoise, or aqua if you will. So many people saying they want the aqua. We have got something absolutely fabulous for you here, and we are going to head on over to Tiffany to show you all of these and why they are such a boon. Hi Tiffany.
Hi, Becky. I am so excited to be talking about the Triangle Traveler. So as you know, they're brand new. So I just sort of lined all 4 colors up on my desk here so you could see what they look like next to each other. Black and turquoise, pink and purple, really give you an idea of the vibrancy of those colors, what they look like next to each other, and how well they worked together. So you may say, oh, I love purple, oh, I love pink, I'm going to stick with that, but you may want to mix and match them in your room so that you know, oh, purple is Crafter's Companion tools, pink is adhesives, black is basic inks and or a distressing kit. So, but that's how they look. They all look amazing together, but let me show you what you're getting on the inside. You are getting, first of all, I'm sorry, how cute is that? Like, is that the cutest thing? Just my little, I know, my little triangle bag. I just love it. Okay, so inside you're getting 3 pouches. These are all 7 inches across. You've got 4 inches tall, 5 inches tall, and 6 inches tall. We put the zipper on them. The zipper goes all the way around the edge, so it makes it so much easier to get into. We've all bought those bags with the zipper just on the top and had to fight in. So it's going to open that up for you really nicely. Again, they have the hook fabric on the bottom. The loop fabric is on the bottom of the bag itself, so you can position those wherever you want, take them in, take them out. And then in the back, you've got the 4 other pockets, and those are for your tall items. You can travel with items in there, or you can put really tall items in there while you're working with your bag. And then you've got this kind of weird drawstring on the back, and that is how you're going to get your Triangle Traveler to stand up when you're working with it. So let's look at a few that are loaded up. You can get that idea. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to go to my close-up camera here. So the drawstring on the back, tight when you're carrying it, loosen it up when you open the bag. Open the bag, get it to the right angle, and then just use that drawstring to tighten it up so it'll hold itself up. So you can see in here I've got my brush and I've got my refills. But while I'm working, I can pop that into one of these big pockets in the back, so I have access to it. I've got the mat, the foam rubber just tucked in between the 2. I've got all the other basic tools that I might be needing, and when I'm using them, again, I'm going to pop them into the back, let them stand up, let them be accessible, but I'm going to travel with them tucked in to my little pouch here. I've got some tape and bone folder and that type of thing in the very back. So just a great all-around storage for kind of your basic tools and supplies that you want to travel with, right? Close it up, tighten up that strap in the back when you're ready to go, and off you go with your cute little Triangle Traveler. Now, great for tools, but here it is loaded up with inks. So I put the biggest ink pads I could find in here to give that a shot, see how they fit. You can see they're great. And then again with those markers, now these are double tipped, so I'm storing them flat across the top with those ink pads, but when I'm going to use them, I'm just going to stand them up in the back in those pockets. Sorry, I'm doing this upside down and backwards. It's kind of hard to see, but I've got, look at that. I've got those ink pads in there. I've got the re-inkers. Everything is ready to go. Now this is a whole color family, so I've got the re-inkers, I've got the ink pads, and I've got the pens. Yeah, it's just so simple, isn't it? And it's cute. So you have simple and cute, must have This is all adhesives, right? I'm going to loosen up this back so you can really see everything in there. So I've got my tall adhesive bottles in the back. I've got glue sticks. I've got foam tape. I've got pop dots and photo corners and a small bottle there of adhesive. I've got 3 different types of tape runners. This is something that I use every time I'm going to craft. I'm going to pull this out, have all those adhesives at my fingertips. Whether I'm crafting at home or traveling, everything's in there, everything's ready to go. And adhesives are a basic, right? There's something you're using all the time. Here's that lovely, lovely pink. This is loaded up with everything I need to do paint pouring. I've got the colors, I've got the resins, I've got all the different things, the glues, the sticks. So an entire paint project type of crafting, and I've got it all in this one nice, neat little bag. Easy to travel with, easy to pull off the shelf. You know, I think one of the things with crafting is that sometimes it's so difficult to find our supplies and find what we want to work with that we just say, oh, I was going to do paint pouring today, but I can't find all the pieces. I was going to do heat transfer, which is what this kit is, all the things you need to do heat transfer, but I lost my mat, so I'm not sure where that rubber mat is for heat transfer. I'll just do something else. Well, getting your things organized, categorizing your products by type, now you're going to be able to see those things. You're going to be able to use them, put your hands on them, and even travel with them easily, right? Look at that, so simple. It's all together, right? That entire kit in one little bag.
So brilliant. Should
I continue? There's so many great things here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at this. This is all toys and games. It's the perfect little, it's perfect, isn't it? Whether you're traveling with children and you have children's toys, games, maybe you have crayons and a little coloring pad in one of these, card games and the rule book. Remember, because the pouches pull out, if you're going into a restaurant and you want to take one little toy, you just pull out one pouch and keep your children entertained, or child or grandchild entertained. But if you're going camping and you want to have those card games and you want to have those other things to do while you're camping, this is a perfect way. I've even got little push cars in the back pocket here, right? Perfect for play, but great for just imagine this in your car and you get somewhere with a kid or grandkid and they need something to do because you're going to be there longer than you thought. This is the perfect little, and you know what else I didn't even think about till just right now when I said car. What about a first aid kit in your car, or a first aid kit tucked in with your camping supplies, right? This is the perfect tool to actually put all of those things that you need for first aid, one neat little bundle, and it would probably slide right under your seat, right? This one, okay, we looked at that. No, moving too many things around here. Oh, cosmetics. We didn't even, I told you my little story earlier about cosmetics and traveling with one of these and thinking, oh, I'm going to test it for cosmetics, and absolutely loving it. Right? Look, everything is visible. Everything is accessible. Tall things are in the back. I can just open this up on the counter at the hotel and have access to whatever it is that I need, quick and easy, but I'm not making a mess everywhere. Oh, I've got my cosmetic brushes. I can pop those up in the back. That's another challenge when you're at a hotel, right? What do you do with your cosmetic brushes? If you're like me, you get the coffee cup with a water glass, right? Now, everything is visible. Everything's accessible. Your bags are open, but you're only taking up 6 by 7 square inches on your countertop at the hotel. So you have plenty of room for everything. Everything's in its place. And when you're ready to go home, you just... boom, look at that. Everything's ready to go. So the versatility is only rivaled by the cuteness, Becky. What do you think?
I completely agree, and I'm so not the only one saying that. We've had loads of people in. Sandy saying, I want the Aqua One heart face. We have got lovely Laura saying the triangle bags is one of those items that I would buy for cuteness factor. And I so agree with that. It's adorable, right? So cute. So if you do want to seize the moment, now is your time to do so. We have got black, purple, very limited, aqua, turquoise and pink. Choose which one or two or three or four. are for you, because decide what you want to use them for. For example, Laura was in saying that you've got yourself 3 craft and carries, different colour designs, using one for office supplies and the newest ones being stocked with this year's Christmas products. Great idea. Get your Christmas projects in all of these different ones to keep you organised and in check. We have got these in stock today. I don't know if all of them are going to last till the end of the day, but fingers crossed they will. Seize the moment now. I've got to talk to you about something that is mega. The UK only details now. I'll bring the US in a second. This is your scrap rack. We're going to talk about it soon, but I wanted to show you it on screen right now because it is epic. That picture makes it look quite small. Wait till you see it. Let me give you a clue. It's around about 37 inches long when you have the wings on. That's amazing, isn't it? We've also got your US version. That's now on your screen now. We've then got your scrap rack divided, and this is a pack of 5 that you're going to be getting. It keeps things nice, neat and organised. Bargain price on these today, 10% discount. Then I'm bringing to you your double-sided duo pages. Now these ones are epic because they're double-sided. You can see everything you need. Keep things nice and organised, saving 10% on those today, even more if you're platinum. I've got your binder sleeves as well now. These ones again we'll go through for you a little bit more later as we go on. These ones very useful, and you've got loads of information on there to get you on your way. 10% discount. £2.51 if you're platinum. Cool, blimey, that's good. I've then got for you your side-loaded single storage page. Now, this is a pack of 5 for you. These ones, again, real nice, neat, and you're getting 5 of them in there. Then I've got for you your Traders 12. Now, this is your basic storage pack, but I say basic, when we think of Totally Tiffany, we know all of the things we can do with these, and that one is your 10 pack today. And then I've also got the straight 8 storage pages. These ones, as you can see, they're perfect for keeping you nice and organized in these. Every single one of these is 10% off, and they all go into the likes of your scrap rack. So you can keep things nice, bright, clear and easy, but we will go through it more later. We just wanted to show you them briefly now. So many people have been talking about one of my favorite items as well. It is the Ditto bag. I've had people messaging and saying, I can't live without my Ditto bag. Mary said, I've had my Ditto bag for so many years that I haven't had to search, and it really reduces the stress that I didn't even know was occurring. Mary Pat, that's a great way of putting it. The Ditto bag really does it all. It's one of my favorites. Tiffany, I'm sure it's one of yours too, right?
The Ditto bag, first of all, I want to say hi, Mary Pat. I'm so glad you're watching today. The Ditto bag it's a necessity. It's a basic in your craft room. This bag holds all of your basic tools when you're crafting, whether you're a card maker, a scrapbooker, you're using your Cricut machine, you're a painter, you do clay work, doesn't matter. This is the tool bag that is a necessity. So double-sided, right? There's pockets on both sides, and there's lots of little elastic straps and extra pockets, and there's this little strap that wraps around and kind of tucks things in, but you've got loops for tools and markers and all that stuff on both sides. And the beautiful thing about this is you carry it this way, but when you're going to use it, it opens up. So now when you're sitting down in front of it, you have access to everything on both sides. So it was perfectly designed for people who craft. Okay, I know that sounds a little arrogant, right? Because I designed it, but I love it. We have had this product for years. It is a staple in the craft room. If you don't have one right now, you will have one in your cart after you see. Look at this. Look at everything that is loaded up in this Ditto bag. I have got every basic tool and supply, all the things that I work with all the time. Now, one thing, on the back side, there's also a pocket for your personal paper trimmer, okay? And that is because when you're carrying it, you don't want that sticking up out of the top, right? So makes it easy to carry, but you've still got that long paper trimmer. You can leave it in the back while you're working, or you can stand it up while you're working with it. But paintbrushes, scissors, this is a Deborah bag loaded with markers. I just slid it in there. Small paper trimmer, we all use multiple scissors, sprayers, adhesives, pokey tools. I've even got 2, not 1 but 2, Teresa buddy bags in this front. So I've got glitters in one, and I've got stickles and re-inkers in the other, but both of them are open and together, and they just fit right into that front pocket. So I can keep all of those things organized. I was talking earlier about using your buddy bags like in your drawers as drawer dividers.
Yeah.
This is a perfect, I'm gonna travel with that, pull it out of your drawer and put it right into your buddy bag. Here's another Deborah buddy bag loaded up with smaller tools as well. You can pull that buddy bag off your shelf if you're gonna travel, pop it into your ditto bag, close that up, and get out the door. And you know what works with this, or what this works with? Your lowest tote. So if you don't want to carry your ditto bag in your hand, you can take that ditto bag and drop it into your lowest tote, and now you can carry it over your shoulder. So it is absolutely a crafter's must-have. And I'm going to pull this one in to show you, all of you that love your stamping platforms. Look at that. Embossing, I've got all my embossing powders here, stamp cleaner, heat tool. I've got the magnetic, I've got the other stamping platforms, everything's together. I've got my rotating design board on the back side, my magnetic tool, stamp cleaner. I've got foam tape, spray bottles, brushes. I mean, what's not here? If I'm gonna do a stamping project, what isn't here? The stamp and the ink color, and that is it. The things that are gonna change every time aren't in this bag, but the stuff that I'm gonna use every time, I'm gonna pull this off the shelf, I'm gonna bring it to my workspace, open it up, and I'm gonna be able to get busy. All I have to do is choose the stamp and the cardstock and those bits, but I know that I have all the supplies that I'm gonna need right here. And you can do the same idea for anything. Do you watercolor paint? Do you oil paint? Do you do clay molding, like Fimo clay molding, and you have the tools and the clays and all those type of things? This is gonna be, well, we used to have a 2-story house. I had one of these with basic tools, hammer, screwdrivers, nails, command strips, all those things that you use all the time in the upstairs linen closet, and that way I didn't have to go down to the second floor and to the first floor, out to the garage to get a basic tool. So you are gonna find all over your home how convenient it is to just have that small little accessible, it's not a toolbox that you have to open up, take this drawer out, fold this drawer down, dig to the bottom. Everything is at your fingertips, and that is really kind of the big deal about this, is that it's visible and it's accessible. Look at that, Becky. What do you think? What are you going to do with yours?
Oh, it's just so useful. I've got the purple version of these, and I have to be honest with you, I actually could not do my job here without it, because if I'm doing craft experting, this is literally everything that I use. So I will put this in my car, I will come in, I will do the show, I will pack it up and put it back in my car, and then I will continue to craft for my next show with this. It's the purple one that I have because that's my colour scheme, but I'm thinking of grabbing another one today because I'm just thinking of all of the other elements that I can do with this. And I'm a bargain hunter, so that discount's really swaying me. But think with these how fantastic it is, because craft fairs, that's what I'm thinking. Craft fairs are opening back up now, right? A lot of them are outside, and fingers crossed they'll continue to open up. For me, I'm someone who does sell at craft fairs. I have done for many years now, and I absolutely adore it. I'm thinking, when I'm sat at a craft fair, not all of the time do you want to be stood there trying to interact with people. Some people can be a little bit shy and walking past, can't they? Take this to the craft fair with you, with easy crafts within it, and have you sat there crafting the type of thing you're selling. It's going to get people nosing because you're doing something. It's going to get people engaging without being too sort of worried. But also, you know, you've got it all here in a nice little area, even if your craft stand's quite small. Pop this by the side of you, fold it out, and you are ready to go and craft possibly even making more sales as well. This is just an epic. So many of you saying how you really could not live without this, how you absolutely love and adore it. Someone said earlier, I've got this in 3 different colours. There are loads of you treating yourself to them. Let me remind you, there's 4 colours available. This one, of course, is the pink colour. We have also got for you purple. You've got black as well as the turquoise as well. So there are plenty for you. You pick what's good for you, but so many people saying that this is one of their favorite items. I have to be honest with you, I'm on that same page. It's definitely one of mine as well. Now, not only have we got those beauties on the show, we have got for you your Scrap Master. Now, this is something pretty special. This is your Scrap Master, which are your 5-piece scrap organizer, and you're getting the 15 stamping pockets within it as well. I will just let you know, massive saving on this, 25% discount. So if you've been thinking about it, now's your time to buy. If you've never seen these before, well, Tiffany will tell you all about them. This is brilliant if you are a scrapbooker, I'll tell you that for nothing. This is your time to buy. Tiffany, she's got the move, she's ready and raring. You're excited to tell us about this, aren't you?
This, oh my gosh, this product is something that people asked me for years, and I couldn't really get my head around, like, why do they need that? I make all these other things that will do that job. And then I had a lady in a trade show booth say to me, and I said to her, why do you want that? You can do what you're talking about with all these other things. And she said, no, I want to be able to keep my paper and my scraps together in the same place. I need a solution. And just the light bulb went off for me, and I was like, oh. So the Scrap Master was born. Okay. Now, again, I try to make everything clear so that you can see your stuff, but it doesn't make for a great demonstration. But the Scrap Master, you're going to get 5 of these. They're tabbed on the side. So there's 5 different locations to tab. Big pocket on the front, gusseted pockets on the inside on one side, slash pocket on the other, a big pocket on the back. Not very exciting. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, and today you are getting it with the 5x7 pockets. Now, the 5x7 pockets, I can't stop doing that. They fit in this pocket. So it's just another level of organization right inside your Scrap Master. I'm going to show you that all loaded up in just a second. We're going to do the basic scrap one first. This is why it was born. All the different sizes of scraps right there. Organized, visible, accessible, easy to put away, easy to find. And you know how many scraps you have, right? Gone are the days of digging through your scrap box or your scrap bin or your scrap tote or whatever you had, hoping you would find the right color. Now you can layer them by size, see all the colors that you got, and you can take that, so this is obviously blue. You can take that stack of blue cardstock, put it in there, and now you've got a file folder with your cardstock and all of your scraps. So you're going to use those little pockets to break down those little scraps. Especially as card makers, you're much more likely than scrapbookers are to keep those tiny scraps, and the pockets are really going to help with that. What I want to show you the pockets is, so this is a Scrap Master, and it's loaded up with all of the things I need to make travel themed stuff. So whether I'm doing a home decor project, a frame, a Bon Voyage card, or a travel page, my scrap rack, my scrapbook, all of the things that I need are in here. And inside this pocket, this is where I have my small pockets. Look at that. So this is all travel stuff, but these are broken down. Canada, Japan, oh, look at that, London. You know, my son's name is London. It's his birthday today. So London is turning 25 today, or has turned 25 today. And then travel cards. This is all Paris, I think. So I've got my travel things all broken down in here, and then I've got the little bits and bobs, and I've used the pockets, and then I can just slide those pockets right into this big pocket on the top, gusset it out, so it's going to hold all of them, even though they're all loaded. I don't have my glasses on, so I probably should do that. That's going to slide in there. I'm going to lock that down with a little locking tab, and now I've got all of the other bits and bobs. Now, if I had travel paper, I could put that pile of travel paper in here. I do have travel paper, but I'm a travel paper junkie, so I have an entire box this size of travel paper. But these are going to fit in your paper handlers, in your paper storage boxes, in anything that we make to hold 12 by 12 paper. You are going to be able to store your paper and your scrap masters together in that tool. So the 12 by 12 fab file, the paper storage boxes, the paper junkie boxes, those are coming up, I think, later. Yeah. Or the 12 by 12 paper handler, you're going to be able to fit all of your things together.
That's just
this is loaded with football stuff, right? So again, by theme, everything together. This is a kit for Thanksgiving, all the bits and pieces for this Thanksgiving kit together. It can go right in with my Thanksgiving paper. I remember that I have the kit and I can use it. For those of you who've been watching the whole hour, 15 minutes, this is the scrap master that I used to make my journal this weekend. Great. And I'm like, you can see all the bits and bobs, all the pieces. So when you buy things that go together, you want to keep them together so that you can use them together. The Scrap Master is ideal, and it's easy to travel with. You're going to get that label on there. You want to work with your Hip Kit Club, label here, pull it off your shelf, pull it off your paper cart, pull it out of your paper handler. You have everything you need, and that is the key, right, Becky? I mean, just being able to find your things, all of them together, that is the key to being able to craft, actually get something done.
Completely. I completely agree with that. How many times for you have you been in that moment where you've gone, yes, I'm going to craft X, Y, and Z, and then you can't find something and you've gone off it. You can't find it in the end, so you do something else, but it's not maybe quite what you wanted or were in the mood for. I have done it so many times I can't even count. With these that you've got here, if you can see it there in front of you, you know what you've got, you know what you're working with, so you can craft to your mood. If you do want to seize the moment today, saving a massive 25%, so treat yourself to it, why don't you? We have got so many other goodies coming up on the show for you. Let me just show you that you've got your Totally Tiffany Scrapmaster 5-peat here, and that is with the added pockets. You're getting 15 of the stamp pockets here. So that is your treat. Maybe you're looking at this and you're thinking, I know what I'm like, Bex. I need one for, my, Christmas craft ready, and I need one maybe for my New Year's. Then get two. Here they are. Big discount when you're buying two. As you can see, you're saving nearly £11 or $15. That's 20%. Then I've got for you, if you just want one of them, just to give it a go, maybe you want to try it out. There you go, you can get it. That's got the 5-pack, and you are getting $25.99 or $34.99 if you want to treat yourself in that way. Now, if you have been watching all day, you'll know that we have had some fabulous demos. And because of the day it is, we are going to be bringing to you Demo of the Day, Demo of the Week, and Demo of the Month. So there's a lot of voting for you to get involved with. I'm going to start with Demo of the Day, and I'm going to show you first off Jan's Make. This is Jan's Make from Play Your Crafts Right. How stunning is this design? Look, it was our tea time collection with this waterfall of beautiful cups. So there's this one here for you. Or that's number one, so vote number one if that's the one for you. Or maybe you wanted to vote for the Craft Along Make. Now this, we don't have it here in the studio because Debbie loved it so much she took it home, as did Rachel, don't forget, because we had Rachel on the Craft Along as well. This was a very special one. If that was your favourite and you loved that Craft Along, vote for Debbie the Fish. That's number 2. So get your votes in and we will announce the winner of that shortly, and then we'll do Demo of the Week. Now, we're talking about your store and go from the wonderful Totally Tiffany range. Store and Go does what it says on the tin. For all of you who like to be nice, neat and organised, but be able to move like that, these are going to be perfect. We have got them on your screen right now, a discount again of 25%. I mean, so many of you are saying that your craft room is stocked out with Totally Tiffany. At these deals, feel free to stock up. Tiffany, tell us a little bit about this wonderful Store and Go collection.
The Store and Go collection was born because I like to have things in a library, right?
Yeah.
If you are stacking and piling things, if you're dumping them into a drawer where you have to dig and search for them, it is really hard to find your supplies. Well, when you talk about the Store and Go bag, I designed these to hold your craft supplies vertically so that you can really create that library of supplies. So there are 4 different bags in the collection. The first one is 2 inches deep, and I have this one just loaded up to the max. You can see I've got these giant punches in there, and it kind of pops up above the edge. I just wanted to show you really how beefy you can get your Store and Go bag. So this is the 2 inch with the giant punches. Now, when I say 2 inches, they're all the same dimension on the inside, 8.5 by 11.
Okay.
The 2 inches are the side. So there's a 2 inch, a 1.5 inch, a 1 inch, and then there's a double-sided 1 inch. So let's look at so these are 1 inch. Right? So ideally, if you have wood stamps and you're looking for the perfect place to store them, what's unique about this bag is the tray on the inside. So now you can pull that whole tray of stamps out. You can get to the stamps at the bottom, use them, put them back, slide it into the bag. It's not like dumping a bunch of things into a bag or a bin where you have to scramble through. You can actually see all of your stamps. Here's my little tip for you. Line up all your stamps on there. I don't know if you can see this real well on the camera, but I took a photocopy on my copy machine.
Yeah.
Maybe you can see it better over here. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see, is that coming in? So you can see down here underneath.
Yeah.
I've got a photocopy. And that way, when I pull my stamps out, I know where to put them right back. Okay, here's the trick to it. You just put it in your bag, in the bag backwards, like this. You're thinking, how do I make that photocopy? Put your tray in the bag backward.
Okay.
Okay, let me set it down on my table here. I'm trying to do it in the air, not a good, okay. I just put it in backward. Here's the front of the bag.
Yeah.
And then I just placed it on the copy machine.
Boom,
made a copy and then put it in the bottom of the tray. Okay, there's your tip. That's the reason to watch Craft House. Get the tips. Learn how to really use your products. Okay, so that's the 1 inch. Right, I've got my Misty and my stamp scrub in here. Where are yours? Where's your stamping platform? The other thing about this is anything that's big and bulky or has weird like legs or pop top sorts of things, they're hard to store because they get hung up on each other. So this is a great way to make everything into something that is flat and easy. When I say pop-up things, like here's a 1.5 bag. And what are you going to find in here? You're going to find my alphabet punch board, okay? This is tough to store because of all the bumps, right? If you try to slide it on a shelf, it's just gonna bump into things. But once you put it into the bag, into the box, now I've got all the bits and pieces and I can go library with it. I can stand it up on the shelf. I've got a nice label. I can pull out exactly what I want to work with, put it back. You know, I'm a freak about the library thing. Okay, double-sided. Whoa. 2 sides, 1 inch deep. Right, so I've got this one loaded up with wood stamps, but this could just as easily be all of the card stock and supplies for the Christmas project that I'm working on one side, and then all of the messy things that go with that project. So you don't want to have your inks and your glitters and your re-inker and your markers, anything that can make a mess with the neat and tidy card, but you do want to have it. So now you've got an entire project kit in one ready to go bag, and because of those trays, whatever you're going to work with, you can just pull it out of the bag, set it on your workspace, work out of the tray, slide the whole tray back in the bag, put it back on the shelf, put it back in your tote, whatever you want to do. So you're getting, now remember, all the bags are the same. 8.5 by 11 is the basic interior tray size. And then the different sizes, the 1 inch, the 1.5 inch, the 2 inch, those are all the thickness of the tray, the depth of the bag. So all 8.5 by 11, so they stand up together really nicely. But just those different depths. Look at this. I have washi tape in here, all the stamps, all the card, everything that came with that kit. It's all together. This is an embossing tool, a heat tool. All of my embossing powders, embossing pens, my little dust bag, again, on the shelf. So if I'm gonna do heat embossing, there's everything I need right there, and then back on the shelf. Perfect for at home, but also amazing if you're gonna travel. What do you think you would like to store best in yours, Becky? Do you think it's tools? Do you think it's stamps? Do you think it's 8.5 by 11 card? What are in your bags? What do you like?
I'll be totally honest, I am a sucker for that tip you gave about putting it through the photocopier, so I would have to be doing that, most certainly. What about storing things like, oh, Georgina, my producer, said computer games. What about that? Perfect. One for me, which is a massive one, audiobooks. I do a lot of driving, so audiobooks in there, have them in my car. Oh, I love it. Let us know what you're using all of yours for. Loads of you have been in talking about these. Mary says, I use my Store and Go for my lettering collections, pens, paper, instructions, etc. There's absolutely loads of you loving these. Do not forget to get social with us. I know you've sent some questions in, and I will post those to Tiffany in a moment or two, but just for now, quick recap of what you're getting in this collection. You get the 1-inch depth, you get the 1.5-inch depth, the 2-inch depth, and the double-sided 1-inch. So if you do want them individually, then you can get them individually, but if you want value for money, it's on your screen right there. That is your Saturday saving. Now we have got not only special guests to show you from lovely Tiffany, we'll be talking about them and meeting them shortly, but also we have got loads of votes to do today. So we've been voting for demo of the day. There was 2 to choose from, and the winner is Jan's Make. So this is Jan's waterfall card from earlier on today. This one has won for demo of the day, but as you know the date, we've got to vote for demo of the week as well. Sorry, do I get to put stars on the board? That is so exciting. Anyway, we're going to vote for demo of the week. It's the very small things in life. Let's start with Monday, okay? So keep your eye on these. I'll give them a day and a number. All you need to remember really is the number. So this is Monday. This is Monday's make. And this was an exploding box that you've got here. So if you want to vote for this exploding box, please vote for number 1. Maybe you wanted to vote for something a little bit festive. This is day number 2. This one is by Craig. So if you'd like to vote for this one, it's number 2. I've got another one here for you. This is from Wednesday. This is Jan's box design, which is Have a Beautiful Day. Vote number 3 for this one. I've then got Thursday here for you. This card's one of those cards that's just got absolutely everything on it. If you love your pop-up cards, then vote this one number 4. And we've got number 5 for you, sticking with the gnomes. This one's by Craig. If you want this one, it is number 5. So that's number 5. And the one today from Jan is number 6. So get your votes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Vote now and we will let you know the winners of that very soon. And then we're of course going to be doing demo of the month as well. We have had so much already on the show, but we are not stopping there. We are bringing to you now your project planner. Now this is something which has just got opportunity written all over it. Tiffany, tell us a little bit about this fabulous project planner.
The project planner is, again, I'm going back to my library mentality, right? You watch me, how easy it is to pull things off the shelf and access them, and the project planner fits right in with that, the way that I think about being organized. This is a perfect place to keep everything together for a scrapbooking project, for a paper crafting project, for a home decor project, all the bits and pieces, and also a great place to store mementos or memorabilia that you're waiting to scrap or that you just want to keep next to your scrapbook. So it's this lovely big binder. It comes preloaded with 3 of our project planner pages. It has a large pocket in the back. It's got 2 large gusseted pockets in the front. It's got a nice little strap around it, a little elastic band to help keep it closed when it's on your shelf. Again, with the clearness and not easy to see. So let's look at the project planner pages. So this, some of you already know, I did a road trip with my husband. I did not take one of these with me, which I usually do. And I had all of these bits and pieces that you see in here, all stuffed into the side pockets of the car door. And I opened the door in a windstorm in Utah, and they all started blowing across the desert. And there's my husband with his Crocs running across in a dust storm, trying to collect all of my pieces, right? So don't make the same mistake I did. Take one of the pages out of your project planner, carry it with you when you take your next trip. But you can see that I've just got all the different things that I collected, including my little trip journal, and they're all there. Now I'm gonna put it into my project planner, memento keeper, and when I scrapbook this trip, I've already done half the work of organizing the mementos. So let's look at some of those things there. So here, this is another one that's loaded up with travel things. So you can see, we were in London. You can see the flag there. Something very familiar to you. Now, these are the scrap rack pages, the 4x6 scrap rack pages. So I've laid out the photos in these 4x6 pages that go with the mementos, with the memorabilia. So I've got everything together. To do the whole trip, I can just pull this off the shelf, sit down with my crafting supplies, and actually do some major scrapbooking. And it's really easy. I'm staying focused. I can pull things out and put them away very simply. But it's also great for storing just mementos and keeping them together. So London Poo. This is all of his goodies. But I've got everything in here from his school years all the way through. I've got his original driver's license, and I've got all the cards and letters and things that he received when he graduated, and I've got his test scores, and I've got everything, his graduation things. I've even got, this is how big and bulky this back pocket is, this is his graduation cap and gown, right? Wow. They're just right in there. Oh, and the tassel, of course. I'm not sure if you guys do the tassel. Oh, that's there so lovely. It is. So when he's ready to take responsibility for these things, or I guess I should say his wife, when he gets married, then I'll be able to hand over this book of mementos, and they're all organized, and they're so fun to share, and you can go look through them.
That's incredible.
Right? Kids, grandkids. Here's a project binder. So this is all the same binder. I'm just using it in different ways. This has actually got a DVD in it, the stamps, the magazine. So all the pieces for this Crafter's Companion Kit, they're all in one of these pockets. So it makes a really easy way to keep things together you're going to use together. This is an entire card making kit in this pocket. So I've got all the bits and pieces and the card blanks and all the bigger sheets of paper on the back side. This is everything I need to do a mixed media project, right? Including the album, the chipboard album that all of it is going in. So keeping, like I said, keep things together, you use together. Your project planner, memento keeper binders are a key to having that organization in your craft room and being able to get to it. So you can see, as I've just been pulling these off the shelf, it's just that simple. If I want to work on a travel project or a travel album or that mixed media album or that card kit, I'm just going to reach onto my shelf and choose what I want to work with that day. I don't have to dig and search. I mean, think about the things that you're purchasing today or that you'll purchase this week on the website. Where are you going to put those when they arrive? Maybe you're buying all the bits and pieces to do your Christmas cards. You've got all the cards, you've got the stamps, you've got the dies, you've got the ribbon and the embellishments. As those things come in, put them in your project planner. Everything's in one place. And when you're ready to do that project, you can pull it off the shelf and start working with it. So, Becky, it is a great place to store things, but it's also a work tool for doing those projects.
This really is mixed use mega. If you do think, okay, I do need to store things and I do want to keep my projects together, because it can save time looking when you could be crafting, then this is the one for you. Do treat yourself to those ones. If they're speaking to you, you want to keep it nice, neat and tidy to save you time, effort, energy, and let's face it, money. And by saving money, I don't just mean saving the 15%, I also mean save you if you lose it. You're not going to with these, nice, neat and tidy. So this is your chance to get the Project Planner Mentor Keeper collection. It's just £33.98 or $42.48. That's a saving of 15%, and because that's for two. Oh yeah. And don't forget, if you're platinum, even more affordable, and again, it's for two of them. Let me remind you, you've got your Triangle Traveller. It's new to us. We have been launching these for you today, and they have just been so popular. Really busy. People have obviously been waiting to see around these, and boy, have they been popular. We have got for you the Triangle Traveller. I've got them in a selection of different colours, and you have got serious workability, usability. You've got the different pockets here that you can just take out and, store different elements in them. You've also got the section, if I just fold that down, you've got the section at the back there where you can keep things nice, neat and tidy. All of this in one place. Pull it back in together, loop that up, and you are sorted, nice, neat and tidy, and so easy to carry and keep with you. We have got the pink version for you today. As well as that, I have got the purple, if that's the one that's talking to you. Not just that, I am also bringing to you the black version, and I've got the turquoise as well. Which one's talking to you? Grab them whilst you can. Seize the moment on those ones. Purple's still in the lead. Most of you checking that one out. We have had a few questions about these ones, actually, if you don't mind. We've had Tiffany, I've had Janetta in saying which bag will fit the Spectrum Noir alcohol ink refills in. Which one would you suggest for alcohol refills of the bags?
If they're the same length as the Spectrum Noir markers, I don't have those. So again, if you just give me the dimensions, I can probably nail it for you. But I'm going to guess that there's probably going to be the Deborah bag or the Terry bag, just depending on the length of them.
Right.
So I just need that one little dimension. So if you do have a question, they're short.
Yeah, they're shorter ones they want. They're almost like sort of little droppers. They're relatively small in size. We can
like
find
a chapstick. Probably
a bit taller, I'd say. We'll find out for you.
Yale or Dawn.
Oh, great one. Okay. Another one we had was about the collal glue, and we've measured that. Thank you, social team. It's 5.5 inches tall. So what would you suggest for a 5.5 inches tall sort of glue, for example?
I'm going to say that's probably Barbara, the Barbara Buddy bag, and possibly the Denise. So depending on how many you have or how many varieties you have, those are the taller bags. Also, the Sue bag would work for that, laying down, but I'm thinking more standing up is better, which is going to be your Denise bag or your Barbara bag, it sounds like.
That's really useful. Thank you for that. One of my favorites is from Rhonda. The question is, could you please tell me the item number for Tiffany herself? I need some help in my craft room.
We just did, and there's a bunch of stuff on social about it. I just did a craft room cleanup at my sister's house. And if you are interested in seeing how that went and what we did and how it worked, it's all over our social account. So you can see the start to finish. But I did have a lot of offers from people to come and visit them and help them with their craft room after putting that up. So it's definitely...
I bet.
Just it would be fun. If I didn't have to design product, I could just go around helping people. That'd be amazing.
Oh, that would be so much fun. Just to let you know, the Spectrum Noir refills we're talking about are 4 inches tall, approximately.
Then I'm going to guess that it's probably the Dawn bag. I've got a Dawn bag right here. And I've also, amazingly enough, carry always in my pocket, I have on London, measuring tape. It's sort of occupational hazard. So
you really are organized.
Yeah, I think it's, the nice thing about the Dawn bag is she's got those 4 little boxes.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about smaller things that you want to stand straight up, she is going to be a great option for that. Now, if you have enough of them to fill something like the Irene, you could do them in the Irene as well. Just the upside to the smaller boxes is that you've got that, those boxes are going to help hold things straight up and down. You could also do it in the Gale bag, again, if you've got enough to fill it so things stay vertical. That's always kind of the sticking point for me. Am I going to be able to access it, or am I just going to dump it into a bag? So I want that access point always.
That's perfect.
What else have you got for me? Bring it on, bring it on.
Bob has asked, what is the height of the Ditto Tool tote, please? The height of it in total.
Well,
the tape measure's out, we may as well use it.
Here. Do you want centimeters, or do you just want inches? I'll give you both.
Treat us to both. Go on, treat us, Tiffany.
So centimeters 26, and inches for height all the way to the top is 10, and then each section is 13 inches wide, which is 34. So when you open it up, it's going to be 68 centimeters or 26 inches wide open up.
Perfect. That's fab. Thank you so much. There's loads of you getting in. We have had the vote through for Demo of the Week. My producer is just telling me to make it clear that we're doing Demo of the Week today and Demo of the Month, because it is the final day of the month. So that's why we're doing it, because it's August tomorrow. I know already. So that's why we are doing them all now. So Demo of the Week. What about if I tell you it was a craft along? Ooh. But there's been a few. The winner of Demo of the Week was, ta-da! This beauty. This is There's Noel Place Like Gnome. It was this beauty here. So this craft along won for that wonderful demo. This was the one that has been most popular. Thank you so much for voting for these ones. I will put it in for Demo of the Month, of which, by the way, there's a fair old amount. Okay, I am going to have a little bit of time to grab these, because there's so much of them, including 3D elements. So whilst I grab all of the ones for Demo of the Month down, let's head on over for a quick reminder of the Buddy Bag collection with the wonderful Tiffany herself. Oh, you're getting them all organised, Tiffany.
I'm actually, there's so much to talk about the buddy bags. I'm going to try to make it simple, because I know some of you have already seen this. I'm going to go through them really quickly. You are getting some of the best buddy bags in this bundle. All of them are great. I guess I shouldn't say some of the best. So flexible, right? So you're getting Dawn, and Dawn is the one that has the 4 boxes. I've got her loaded with crayons, buttons, ribbons here. She's also the one, if you saw earlier, that I use in my bathroom in the first aid drawer. She's got all those Band-Aids in there. You're getting Gale, and Gale has got, now this one I have loaded up with 12 ink pads. So she's great for ink pads. She's great for paint. You may have seen a little bottle of scotch in there earlier. She's going to fit those minis. She's awesome for tape runners. So you're getting Gale. You're getting Edna. Edna is the one that I had loaded with ribbon. Edna also works great with your square ink pad, your distress ink pad, so she's great for that. Merle, Edna's twin sister, she's got the little flaps on the end. I've got her loaded up here with glitter glues, re-inkers. I don't know, she's just so pretty to look at when she's all loaded that way. I've also got Merle loaded up right here with a dog leash, a flashlight, a water bowl, dog food, poop bags. This goes under the seat of my car. So when you're thinking about buddy bags, keep in mind that they're so versatile. You're going to be able to use them all around your house. You're going to get the Sarah bag, and this is the bag specifically designed for your tri-blend markers, but she's really long and tall. So if you have taller tools and taller supplies, Sarah is going to be the girl for you. You're getting Monica. Monica's 4x6, so think 4x6 cards, 4x6 envelopes, 4x6 embossing folders, photos, all of those things. You are getting the Irene bag, and Irene comes with 2 pieces of hook and loop. So you can see she can either use the bottom piece and have a small short bag, or the tall piece and have a tall bag. That's the same girl, Irene. So you're getting one of the Irenes. You're getting one of each of all of these girls. It's amazing. You're getting Brandy, perfect for rulers of all types. Also remember, she is one that I use for paintbrushes in the garage. Well, yes. I don't, my husband does. Leanne is our big girl. She's got the heavy duty box on the inside. She can hold all kinds of paints and supplies, punches, things that are a little bit more heavy, a little bit more bulky. I think I missed somebody here. Let me take a quick peek. Oh, Denise. I think Denise and Shelly. Denise. Everyone loves Denise because she's so pretty. Look at all the markers there. So easy to see all of your markers. Again, Denise has 3 of the individual boxes on the inside. You're going to use her standing up to pull your markers in and out of the bag. You're going to store her on her bottom to keep your markers flat. So she is great for all of you who are colorists, really easy to work with. You are also getting Shelly. Smelly Shelly. No, I shouldn't say that. That wasn't very nice, was it? Okay, she doesn't smell. She's actually quite lovely. Okay, barrel ribbon dispenser. Teardrop inks, double-sided. Also works for your small square inks. Golf balls, golf obsession. That's a great place to store your golf balls and roll around your car. And then, of course, she was born for washi tape. Did I get them all? Have I missed any of the girls in our bundle today?
Those are all of them. Yes, there is a massive amount.
And the thing about these is they are so versatile. I mean, I was only able to show you a couple of uses for each of them, but you are going to love them and you are going to find so well. Already, Becky was telling us, people saying, I love mine for this or that or the other thing. Right, Becky? I mean, people just love them for a variety of uses.
Absolutely. Anne's just messaged in actually saying, what would you suggest would be the best to use with fat quarters?
Fat quarters, I think Sue is the best for fat quarters, although my sister loaded her Leanne bags with fat quarters and other sizes of pre-cut fabric as well when we did her craft room. So I would take a look at Leanne for fat quarters. She might be your girl, or possibly Sue. I'm not a quilter, so.
That's perfect. Oh, there's so much you're going to be able to do when you've got these at home. There really, truly is. We're going to be back with Tiffany in a moment, but for now it's time to vote for Demo of the Month. Now, I will let you know, the keen-eyed amongst you will notice that there is an extra one, and that's because one week 2 people won, so that's why we have got extras. So pay attention to these, mark down your favourite and get voting on our socials. Project number 1 is this one right here. This is by Craig. So that one there, the card is number 1. Number 2, and do forgive me, this is a large piece. This is the one that I was fighting down before. This is your vote number 2. Now, I can't remember who did this one, I'm afraid to say, and it's not got it on it. Do feel free to let me know. I'm sure someone in the studio will know. So this is number 2. I think Jan, but don't quote me on that. So this is the second one, number 2. Next up, number 3 for you today. Oh my goodness, these just make me so happy. This is number 3 for you, these lovely gnomes. So you've got number 3 there. Number 4 I'm bringing to you here. This is a box design. That one again, number 4. Number 5 is this one by Sarah. This was that fabulous launch that we did for you with your Peace on Earth. And last but by no means least, this week's winner, I'm bringing this one to you. There's no place like home, and there's this one. So you vote for your favourite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Get your votes in now. Whilst you're getting your votes in, we're going to show you a little video, and then, well, shortly, we are going to be meeting some of Tiffany's special guests. We'll see you after this.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
So many of you checking out right then. Well done to you and welcome back. We have still got so much to fit in and we definitely couldn't leave the show without bringing you this. We do not see it that often, but when we do, it is mega. Wonderful Tiffany, tell us why this is so special, please.
The scrap rack is the solution to all of your organization issues with paper crafting bits and bobs, right? Getting all of those bits and pieces right out in front of you and at your fingertips. So you can literally flip through your scrap rack using all the little pocket pages and organize all of your supplies so you can find exactly what you need just that quickly. So it is what people say about the scrap rack, life-changing, game changer, couldn't craft without it. I want you to think about making a birthday card and instead of digging through boxes and bins and drawers and totes, going to your birthday section and seeing all of the embellishments, all of the different unmounted stamps, the confetti for your shaker cards, the trims, the accessories. Look at, I can just flip through. I'm going to make a card. I'm going to grab that card blank. I'm going to go right here and I'm going to see all of the things, all the options that I possibly have to put on that birthday card. So you've got it organized by themes like birthday, camping, one of your favorites, and travel. And then you're able to go, oh, I'm going to work on a Christmas card or a Halloween card and go right to that season and find everything that you need. Halloween stickers, embellishments, ribbons, all of your goodies, the bling, they're all right there. They're all in front of you and at your fingertips. Now, all of the pockets have a little flap on the top that's going to help hold things in. And you're going to choose your pockets separately. So you get your scrap rack base. And if we could go back to Becky, she can show you what the base, like I have my base right here on my rotating design board. So it does sit on an angle like this on your workspace. But maybe Becky, you can show it empty. Oh, but let's look really quickly before we show you the empty scrap rack because it's not nearly as exciting. Look at the rainbow section. Imagine saying, okay, I want to add something red. I want to add something orange. No, I'm going to add something blue to my page, to my project. Going to this section and just the ooh-ah moment of choosing whether it's a flower, a piece of bling, a scrap of paper, whatever you've got in that color group, you're going to see it all, which means you're going to use it all. So the whole scrap rack is based on the base unit, the pages and dividers. And so if we flip back to Becky, then she can show you sort of what that looks like without being loaded up. Look at the ease. Look how easy it is to flip through and see everything. There it is, the beautiful scrap rack. This is our flagship product, Becky. This is the first thing I ever designed. It has been in the marketplace nearly 20 years.
Wow.
It never wears out. It's made of steel. It has the hook and loop fabric on the top. Now, so you're going to start with that. You've got that commercial grade hook and loop. Then you're going to add your 3-ring sections. These are called spinders. And once you stick that spinder down, just give it a little push, Becky, and then try to pick it up. They are sturdy. They are so hard to get off. You're going to use your bone folder to peel it off. And then once you get that's the basic component, then you're going to get the pages and the dividers. You're going to load them up, and then you're going to place those 3-ring sections right on your base unit. So you can see that's where I've got those 3-ring sections. So it's just a brilliant, easy way to see. Look at how easy that is. Just put it down. Now, if you're going to travel with your supplies, you may say, I'm just going to take this one section. I'm just going to take my birthday supplies with me, pull that off, throw it into one of our 12 by 12 binders and take it with you. But when you're at home, you've got absolutely everything at your fingertips. Again, the mantra was give up the dig and search for the flip and find. That was a customer who called me with that. And she said, I just want to tell you, I bought a scrap rack. I was skeptical. It took me a while to get it set up. And she said, and I finally got it set up. And I am so glad that I did, because I have given up the dig and search. I am a true believer in the flip and find, and I can craft so much more efficiently, so much more effectively, and I'm using so much more of my supplies because I'm no longer relying on my memory for what I have. I want to work on birthday. I go to birthday. I see everything. I want to add something red or pink. I don't have to think, do I want bling or do I want flowers? I just go to red and pink and I see all my options. Bling, flower, eyelets, brads, they're all right there. So not only am I doing more crafting, I'm using more of the supplies that I own. So just across the board, the scrap rack is a must-have in terms of access to everything. So you're going to love it. It is definitely worth getting on your workspace, I'm telling you.
And this is your chance to do so. Think about all of those times that you have maybe gone off crafting because you can't find what you want when you need it. This is your chance. UK version is on your screen right now, but you have also got the US version as well. Pick which one is right for you. So not only have we had that on show, we've also had the Triangle Traveller. Oh my goodness, these have been popular. We've got purple. We've got pink on screen. I've forgotten colours. We've got pink on screen. We have also got purple. Then I'm bringing to you the black version. Also, you have got the teal colour. Oh, they're not teal, turquoise, that's it. Turquoise as well we've got for you. Choose your favourite. Well, I tell you what, it was tight for today for the make of the month, but there is a winner, and the winner, should I say two winners? Congratulations, Bernie! Bernie, you have won for your demo of the month. We will. Well done to Bernie. Thank you everyone for voting. Well done for everyone. A fabulous month as always. Just due to time and because I'm over here and the board's over there, I will put a wonderful star on next to your name, Bernie, and Craft of the Week. Actually, I need to as well, don't I? Yes, I'll do both of those. One for Jan, one for Bernie. I'll put that video up on my Instagram stories for you. Well done to you. Oh, I did mention some special guests. We've teased you about this throughout the entire show. Tiffany, look at those gorgeous lot next to you. Introduce us.
Well, Well, lots of you already know London. He's always here. He's the camera guy. He answers your questions. He posts your questions. And we have a special treat today because Irina, his long-term girlfriend, is here with us. And I was like, Irina, will you please come on and say hi? We talk about you. Everybody needs to meet you. And of course, Irina is a huge animal lover. She works at the zoo here in Phoenix.
Wow.
And of course, Petey loves her too. And so we can't have an event, a special event without Petey, can we, Petey? So no, I like to come and be on a little bit as well.
It looks
I
like...
know, it's a perfect group, right?
Yeah, right.
Petey, Rena, London, and totally Tiffany, and we are all super excited. It's the first time Rena's been here for a show. Like, London comes and does all the shows, so she got to see the setup, kind of madness, right? Yeah. All the madness, how it all works. You can put them on. Let's see.
That's just fabulous.
Will you look at the camera, Petey? Go over here. Can you say hi? Say, no, I'm not. Oh, there he is. There's Petey.
That's so lovely.
So anyway, it's just been great to have her, and I'm glad she agreed to come on and say hi to everybody. So, and we're roping her into the crafting world too. We got to start them young. So
yes,
we're getting her. So
you will definitely get the bug soon, I'm sure. Absolutely. You do just look like I could take a photo and put you on the front of a Christmas card. You look so gorgeous together, all of you. That's so lovely. Thank you so much for coming to saying hi. Isn't that wonderful? I've already got loads of people messaging in saying, oh, so lovely to see you all together. Hi, nice to meet you, Rena in London. And Pete, of course, there's loads of you in on that one. So thank you so much. Thank you, fabulous Totally Tiffany team. It's been gorgeous to see you. We really look forward to seeing you all very soon. And don't forget, if you want to find out more about Totally Tiffany, get yourself on social media because they are definitely going to be all over that. Tiffany, as always, thank you. When will we see you next? Do you know?
I know we have a show coming up in August. I know there's some HSN stuff going on as well. And of course, you can always find me Tuesday mornings. I do a live event on the Totally Tiffany page. It's called Tuesday Live. We do it at 9 a.m. Pacific. I believe that's 5 UK time. And it's just a great time to answer questions and see new product and all that stuff. But I'll be back in the Craft House next month. Tomorrow's
gorgeous.
Next month. Woo,
I know already.
Oh, we got a really cool thing coming up next month too. We've got a really amazing product launch. So you definitely want to tune into the next Craft House when I'm here. It's going to be amazing.
She knows how to keep you on a hook, doesn't she? Thank you, wonderful team, and lovely to meet you, London and Rena. We are done for today. Can you believe it? It has zoomed by. Well done to everyone who's treated themselves to goodies. Don't forget, we are back with you tomorrow. So do make sure you're tuning in. You've got beautiful Bernie in the morning. I'll be popping a star up for her in a moment. For now, thank you so much. I'm back with you on the 8th as a craft expert. I know. I'll see you then, my loves. Have a great one.